Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. The name is still Classic Forex and we are here to simplify the complicated. Alright, so today our technical analysis is on gold and GBP NZD. But let's first begin with gold over here. Now, gold, we have the monthly time frame, and this is a monthly upper zone, middle zone, and the lower zone. Now, if you look at gold on the monthly time frame, what is price doing here on the monthly? Price is currently in an uptrend. Let's find the uptrend here. Price was able to break above these equal highs of the monthly to push further to the upside to give us what? A higher high. Now, after higher high, what do we expect to see again? We expect to see what? A higher low before price goes all the way to the upside. Now, since price has completed the higher high on the monthly time frame, we are expecting what? Sell pressure to come all the way down to complete the next higher low before the uptrend continues in that manner. Right, so gold, we are only looking for selling opportunities at this very moment because price has completed higher high. It is definitely going to see sell pressure from this monthly resistance to continuously drop all the way to a downside. So someone may ask, Classy, how are we going to pick our sales to the next support level of the monthly? That is going to be the next scenario we're going to find out as we go to the time frames. All right, so good. Let's take it all the way to a weekly time frame and then get to understand the weekly flow and how we're going to be selling to the downside. All right, so let's go all the way to weekly and then continue the analysis as well onto the weekly. All right, so this is also the weekly time frame on gold. Now, gold on a weekly, we also have our weekly upper zone and our weekly lower zone. Now, if you look at the weekly time, what is price doing? Price is also in an uptrend on the weekly because it was able to break above another equal high here to the upside, giving us what? A higher high. After higher high, what do we expect to see? We expect to see higher low before price may either go up or break and come to a next level. But for now, the only move that we are interested in is the next higher low completing on the weekly time frame. Now, we are going to capitalize on this higher low before it completes on this support level. Why? Because we know that price is coming down, so there's sell pressure from this resistance level, and since price has also created higher high, we are expecting higher low before price either goes up or drop to the downside. So gold on the weekly time frame, since price has created a higher high and is coming for higher low, we are first going to capitalize on the higher low, thereby looking for selling opportunities to the next weekly support level. Now, how are we going to look for selling opportunities to the weekly support level? That's what we are also going to find out as we continue to do the analysis. But before we go to the time frame to continue the analysis, if you look at the weekly, there's a strong level of sell pressure here, pushing the market to the downside. So these candle formations over here tells us that sellers are present and they are going to push the market to the next support level as higher low on the weekly time frame before price may break to the downside. All right, so gold, let's take it all the way to a daily time frame. Also understand the daily flow and how we're going to be picking ourselves to the next support level here on the weekly time frame. All right, let's go to daily to continue with the technical analysis. All right, let's go. Alright, so this is the daily time frame. We'll now go on the daily time frame. We have our daily mid-range zone over here. What are we seeing on the daily time frame? On the daily, we are seeing an uptrend. Why? Because price made a push the upside, created a higher high, came down for higher low, went up to create a high, and has got down for the next higher low here. So if you look at the daily structure, price is currently in an uptrend. But in this uptrend, we are seeing a double top. What is a double top? A double top is a reversal pattern. So this means that this double top over here is also going to bring in sell pressure to be able to break below this strong support level to the next weekly support as the higher low on the weekly that we talked about. So in the daily time frame, there's a clear evidence that price will be able to break below and come to this support level. Why? Because of this reversal pattern. Although it hasn't happened yet, but we don't know because of this reversal pattern, there's more sell pressure to push the market below this level before we can sell all the way down to this support level. So gold on a daily time frame, in short, we are waiting for price to break below this support level to give us a free range before we can pick our entry to this weekly support level as well. Alright, so good. Let's take it all the way to a 4 time frame and then get to understand how we manage to pick our entry below the daily support level before price drop all the way to the downside. So good. Let's take it further to the 4 time frame and then complete the analysis. But before you even go to 4 time frame, if you look close, you're going to see what strong level of bearish candles over here, indicating that there's a strong sell pressure or sellers are present to be able to break below and drop all the way down. So let's go to 4 time frame And let's look at how we can pick our entry below this daily support level to the next weekly support level as usual. Alright, let's go to the 4H. Alright, so this is the 4-hour time frame on gold. Now, gold on the 4-hour time frame, we have our 4H upper zone and our 4H lower zone. What have we seen on the 4-hour time frame? We are currently seeing a downtrend. Why? Because we've seen lower lows and then lower highs over here, bringing the market all the way down. So if this downtrend continues and break below this support level, we are going to see the next lower low of this downtrend, the next lower high, and then we sell at the lower high to the next support level of the weekly as the lower or as the higher low. Remember, as the higher low on the weekly time frame. So good, this is our full and complete technical analysis. Once price breaks below, it's going to give us a lower low. We wait for lower high before we sell all the way to a downside. What is going to be the entry confirmation of the lower high? It's going to be what? A bearish engulfing candle, a significant pin bar, or an evening star before we sell all the way down to the next weekly support level. Now, what will also make this trade invalid? Now, this trade can become invalid if price fails to break below. So if price fails to break below this support level and sees buy pressure continuously to the upside, then this setup becomes invalid, because we know that the sell pressure will not break below this daily support level to give us a new lower low and a new lower high for the entry to the downside. So that is also for gold. Now, since you are done with gold, let's go all the way to the next pair, which is going to be GBP NZD. So GBP NZD, let's take it all the way to the monthly time frame of that pair and also analyze that too. Alright, let's go GBP NZD, let's go. Alright, so this is also GBP NZD on the monthly time frame. We have the monthly upper zone, middle zone, and the lower zone. Now, if you look at the monthly time for GBP NZD, what have we seen over here? We have seen strong level of sell pressure on this monthly resistance level, pushing price to the downside anytime price makes contact. Now, since price is seeing sell pressure on this monthly resistance level, the question is, will this sell pressure be able to bring the market down, or we are going to see buyers come in and push the market continuously to the upside? Now, these are the two questions that we are asking ourselves here on the monthly time frame. Are we going up to the next monthly resistance, or we are going to see sell pressure drop to the next monthly support level? Now, these two questions can be answered as we take you through the next time, which is going to be the weekly. So GBP NZD, let's take it to the weekly time frame and then get to understand the structure on the weekly, whether we are going up or we are coming down here on the monthly as well. Alright, so GBP NZD, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame and decide if you are coming down or going up. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is also the day time frame on GBP NZD. We have our daily mid-range over here. Now, if you look at the day time frame, price is in a downtrend. Why? Because you see lower low, lower high, another lower low, another lower high. Where do we go next? The next lower low will be on this weekly support level. So GBP NZD on the day time frame, price is in a downtrend, which means that on the weekly we are dropping down to this support level. So GBP NZD price is heading all the way down, and this is where we are looking for the entry to the downside. Now, can we sell here on the day time frame all the way down here? No. We need to take it further to a 4-hour time frame where we can find an accurate entry here at the daily lower high here to sell all the way to the downside. So GBP NZD, let's take it further to a 4-hour time frame to finish the analysis off. Alright, let's go for each. Alright, so this is GBP NZD on a 3-hour time frame. Now, on a 3-hour time frame, let's understand what price is doing over here. So if you look at a 3-hour time frame, the daily exhaustion, which was the lower high that we saw on the day time frame, is actually an uptrend over here. So since price is in an uptrend over here, creating higher highs and higher lows, we are not going to be able to sell over here to a downside. So instead, we are going to wait patiently for price to break below this higher low to give us a lower low. We wait for a lower high, and then we sell on GBP NZD all the way to the downside. So this is how we're going to pick our entry on GBP NZD. First, we stay patient for price to break below the higher low here to give us a lower low, a lower high, then we can sell all the way to the downside, because currently we are in an uptrend and we need a break of structure before we can sell. So that is also for GBP NZD. Now, what will make this setup invalid? Now, this setup on this trade will become invalid when price fails to break structure by giving us lower low and the lower high. So if price does not drop down to break structure and it breaks above, then this setup becomes invalid for entry. So what do we do after invalid? We look for possible entries to the upside, because price will tell us that it cannot drop down on the weekly lower high, but it's actually going to the upside. So that is also for GBP NZD. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Particular analysis or video over here. If you love what I'm doing over here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and like the video as well. Thank you all for joining in. Remember to stay classy and tweet classy. And those of you that want to make contact with me, you can check the description of this video. My contacts are all over there. You can contact me for any deal that you want us to partake. Alright, so that's it for GBP NZD. We are done for the day.